Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. Today, we're about to dive deep into a collective reading, but before we get into the flow, there's a very special message that I've been receiving that I just have to share. It's for someone out there who's been experiencing an increase in their energetic sensitivity, and if this resonates with you, please listen closely. Lately, you might have found yourself wondering, or even saying out loud, questions like, why do I feel everything so deeply? Why am I so sensitive? Why do my emotions feel so overwhelming? If this speaks to you, know that you're not alone. Our emotions are deeply intertwined with our ability to sense energy. And when you're someone who possesses a heightened sensitivity to energy, it's no surprise that emotions may come on with an intense force. There's a phrase you may have heard before: emotion is energy in motion. The more intensely you feel, the more you're receiving energy around you. And let's be real, sometimes the world can feel like a whirlwind of energies, making it feel like you're absorbing everything all at once. That's because you, my dear, have a porous, energetic field. In other words, you are incredibly receptive to the energies of those around you, and this makes you deeply empathic. At times, this can feel like too much, can't it? Almost as if your heart and soul are too open, taking in every ounce of energy around you, making it easy to feel overwhelmed or drained. But here's the secret I want to share with you. This sensitivity, as intense as it may feel, is actually a powerful gift. You, my friend, have the natural ability of an alchemist. While you may absorb energy from others, you also have the remarkable ability to transmute it. You can take dense, heavy, or lower vibrational energy and transform it into something magnificent. This is the art of alchemy, transforming what might initially feel heavy or overwhelming into something beautiful, abundant, and life-affirming. You have the power to create beauty, music, art, and even well-being, just by shifting the energy you encounter. And here's the most amazing part. This process of transmutation happens within you, within your very physical vessel. Your body is not just a container for your spirit. It's a powerful energy transmuter, a channel for transformation. Every time you feel deeply, you're stepping into your role as a creator, a healer, and an energetic force of nature. As someone who is deeply empathic, it's incredibly important to nurture both your physical body and the environment around you. Your environment is more than just a place where you live. It's an extension of your energetic field. Think of it as a mirror of your inner world. When you take the time to clear, cleanse, and beautify your space, you're not just tidying up. You're creating a sanctuary that reflects your inner peace, purpose, and light. A beautiful space is a source of inspiration, a place that uplifts and energizes you, a haven where your soul can truly thrive. But it doesn't stop there. Just as your environment affects you, so does how you care for your body. Fueling your body with nutritious food, moving it in ways that feel good, and giving it the attention and care it needs are all essential practices for someone with your level of sensitivity. When you tend to your physical vessel in this way, it becomes easier for you to process and transmute energy. You have the ability to transform the energies around you into something positive and powerful. But to do that, you need to stay grounded and in alignment with your physical being. These self-care practices are the foundation for unlocking your full potential and harnessing your sensitivity as the superpower it truly is. If you've recently questioned your sensitivity or felt weighed down by the intensity of it, I want you to hear this. Within that very sensitivity lies an extraordinary ability to transform and radiate energy in the most beautiful, powerful ways. It's a gift, an alchemical power that allows you to transmute the energy you encounter, turning it into something meaningful, loving, and inspiring. Embrace this gift, nurture yourself, and allow the alchemist within you to shine brightly. You are fully capable of receiving the blessings that come with this sensitivity. Trust in your own power and don't shy away from it. I don't know who needed that reminder, but it came through so strongly, and I felt it was meant for someone. Another thing that's been coming up a lot lately is the incredible energy you radiate through your open heart chakra. You've been living and moving through life with a heart wide open, and this openness is having a profound impact on those around you. The truth is, your heart's energy is magnetic, and it's drawing people toward you in a way you may not have noticed before. You are attracting individuals who can meet you at the level of vulnerability, authenticity, and creativity that you embody. Your open heart is allowing these connections to flourish. But here's the thing. Your openness also acts as a shield, repelling those who can't meet you at the same energetic frequency. What's interesting, and perhaps something you've noticed recently, is that the same person can shift between these energies of attraction and repulsion toward you. Let me explain. Someone who, in one moment, feels open, authentic, and aligned with your energy might experience a deep connection with you. They are vibrating at a higher frequency, and the attraction between you both is undeniable. But in another moment, that same person may drop into a lower vibrational state, feeling guarded, closed off, and unable to connect with you in the same authentic way. When this happens, they may naturally pull away or distance themselves from you. This dynamic of attraction and repulsion can play out in many different relationships, whether it's with friends, romantic partners, or even casual acquaintances. And lately, it seems like this process has been accelerating. It's almost as if the people you encounter are either deeply drawn to your energy or struggling to connect with you, and it's happening on a more intense level than ever before. As human beings, we've come into this life under the veil of amnesia. This means that we don't have full access to the entirety of our soul's journey or the wisdom from all the lifetimes we've lived. Instead, we get fleeting glimpses, moments of knowing, of remembrance, that give us just enough to guide us. Over time, these glimpses become clearer as we peel back the layers of our consciousness. However, this limited awareness can make it tempting to fall into the human tendency to dim our light, close off our hearts, or even water ourselves down to fit in or be accepted by others. It's an instinctual response, a survival mechanism that tries to protect us from feeling vulnerable or misunderstood. But here's the truth that's coming through for you right now. You are not meant to shrink or hide your light for anyone. If someone cannot see you, truly connect with you, or reciprocate the energy you give, it is not because you are not offering enough or because you're somehow lacking. It's simply because they are not currently vibrating at the same frequency as you. They are on a different wavelength, one that is not aligned with your current state of being. And that's okay. In these moments, trying to force a connection would only diminish your own energy, lower your vibration, and possibly even create a disconnect that isn't healthy for either of you. You are being asked to resist the temptation to dilute yourself in order to fit into someone else's frequency. That is not your path. Instead, you are being called to stand firm in your own radiance, to hold space for others to rise up and see the higher possibilities for their own lives. You're not just living out your highest timeline. You're creating a mirror for others to glimpse their own highest potential. You are showing them what is possible for them too. And while this might not always be easy to see or understand, you are doing it through the power of your mere existence and energy. Here's the fascinating part of this. When people catch a glimpse of their own highest potential through you, whether in a fleeting moment or during a deep interaction, they are magnetically drawn to it. This magnetic pull is powerful and it can be deeply inspiring. But what often happens after that initial attraction is that their fears, blocks, and past wounds rise to the surface. These old, unhealed parts of them come to light because the soul knows it must be cleared in order to align fully with that higher frequency. You play a crucial, beautiful role in this process, whether you're fully aware of it or not. You reveal others' highest potential simply by being you. This doesn't require any effort on your part. It's not something you need to consciously do. It happens automatically through the energy you emit, through the way you show up in the world. This process of revealing can take many forms. It might happen through a conversation, a brief interaction, a shared moment, or even just your presence in a room. Whenever someone has the privilege of connecting with you, whether directly or indirectly, it is a profound gift in the spiritual realm. And with that gift comes an immense responsibility to honor the sanctity of your energy and presence, which leads me to another crucial message that's coming through for someone here. Your presence is a powerful gift, not a given. The privilege of being in your energy is not something anyone is entitled to. Connecting with you, whether it's in person, over the phone, or through any platform, is a sacred exchange. And you do not owe that gift to anyone. If you've been feeling uncertain or uneasy about being seen or perceived by someone, a group, or a platform, I want to remind you of something very important. You are under no obligation to share your time, your energy, your essence, or your presence with anyone who doesn't honor and respect it. If you feel like your energy is being drained or your presence is being taken for granted, it's okay to step back. It's okay to say no or choose not to give yourself to a situation, a person, or an environment that doesn't feel aligned with your highest good. In these moments, remember that your energy is sacred. You are a unique expression of divine light and love, and how and when you share that light is entirely up to you. You are not here to be depleted or diminished for the comfort of others. You are here to shine brightly, to elevate yourself, and to offer the world a glimpse of its own highest potential through the brilliance of your being. You are enough, exactly as you are. Keep honoring your energy and your boundaries, and trust that the right people will be magnetized to you, those who recognize and respect the gift you bring, and anyone who doesn't, well, they will naturally fall away. Your light is too powerful to be dimmed. Trust in the magic that you bring. Let's dive back into the core message at hand, because what's unfolding here is truly powerful. You hold a remarkable gift, the ability to naturally and effortlessly reveal others' highest potential. You are a walking mirror for those around you, reflecting back their most elevated, most authentic version. This unique ability makes you incredibly magnetic, especially when new connections begin to form. People are drawn to you like a magnet because at the deepest level, they desire to connect with the best version of themselves, the version they know, somewhere inside, is possible but may have yet to fully embrace. At the heart of every human being is the desire to know and embody their highest potential. It's what we all long for, even if we don't always know how to access it. This is why your energy has such a powerful pull. You represent that possibility. However, as much as people are magnetized by your energy, there's a twist. You may notice that sometimes they suddenly disconnect, ghost, or seem repelled by you. I want to make something very clear here. It's not because of anything you've done wrong. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's because of something incredible you're doing. something that may even feel subtle to you, but is profound beyond measure. Your mere presence offers others an opportunity to glimpse their highest potential. This is a spiritual gift, but it can also be overwhelming for people who aren't ready to face the inner work needed to align with that higher version of themselves. When they interact with you, they get a taste of who they truly are at their core, and that can bring up all sorts of emotions, fears, and unresolved wounds. In that moment, they are presented with an opportunity, a rare, life-changing experience to see and connect with a higher version of themselves. But, as powerful as this experience is, it's not always comfortable. Your interactions trigger deep, sometimes unconscious, confrontations with their fears, blockages, and unresolved emotional wounds. The things they've hidden away in the shadows rise to the surface, demanding to be dealt with. After meeting or engaging with you, they may feel like they're facing a crossroads. To truly align with the highest potential you reflect, they must confront their inner shadows, fears, and unresolved emotions. For some, this process can feel like an overwhelming tidal wave of self-awareness. This is why getting to know you is never simple. So, here's the deeper truth. If someone wants to truly know you, if they want to be part of your inner circle, they have to be willing to take steps inward, into their own hearts. Every step they take inward, every time they are willing to face their own truth, heal their wounds, and align with their highest potential, brings them closer to you. The connection deepens because their authenticity is now in alignment with yours. However, if they are unwilling to embark on this internal journey, they will find it impossible to connect with you on a deeper level. This creates a dynamic where, at times, they may feel like they're running in circles, unable to break through. They might even project this frustration onto you, feeling as though you are somehow not letting them closer, blaming you for the distance between you. But here's the truth. You are a mirror. You reflect their energy back to them, and if they are not able to show up authentically, if they are not willing to be real with themselves and do the inner work required, then it will be difficult for them to truly connect with you. The truth is, they are not allowing themselves to get closer to their authentic self. This reflection can sometimes be unsettling for people. They might project onto you and feel that you are withholding or not being open enough. But the truth is, you are simply reflecting what you see. Just as a physical mirror shows your face clearly, you reflect their soul's truth with clarity. Your energy, your presence, your authenticity automatically mirror the energy of those around you. This can be exhilarating for some. It sparks inspiration, growth, and transformation. But for others, it can be terrifying. It forces them to confront parts of themselves they've been avoiding or suppressing. So, if you've noticed subtle changes in someone's tone, expression, or behavior recently, or perhaps even more direct words or actions that have made you wonder if you're doing something wrong, let me reassure you, the answer is no. You are not doing anything wrong. You are simply doing what you were meant to do. You are showing up authentically, and in doing so, you are giving others the opportunity to step into their own authenticity and see themselves at their highest potential. Remember, you are not responsible for how others react to your light. You are only responsible for continuing to shine it brightly, unapologetically, and without dimming. Those who are ready for their next level of growth will be drawn to you. Those who are not will step away, but that's part of the process. They are simply not yet ready for the gift of seeing themselves clearly. Don't doubt yourself. You are right where you need to be. Even if it doesn't always feel like it, you are walking the path that is meant for you. The beauty of your journey is that, whether you are fully aware of it or not, You are revealing others to themselves in a way that is both effortless and profound. Your natural ability to connect with others on a deep, intuitive level is a gift. Trust in it. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. One of the most powerful messages that keeps flowing through to me, especially during my morning reflections, is this. When you keep your heart open, others will reveal themselves to you. Think about that for a moment. When you remain open, vulnerable, and true to yourself, you create a space where others can do the same. The next step? Allowing them to show you who they really are, without judgment or expectation. This doesn't mean that people can't grow or evolve. Far from it. What it does mean, however, is that you must trust the version of them that shows up in the present moment. Let people reveal their true selves to you, without trying to alter or control the way you show up. Trust what they reveal in the now. This is where your power lies, in your ability to be grounded and authentic, regardless of how others react. Their reactions to you, their responses to your open heart, are not a reflection of your worth or your choices. They are simply responses to the frequency of unconditional love that you are radiating. You are not responsible for their reactions. They are simply mirrors of the energy you are embodying. Your only role in this beautiful dance is to keep your heart open. You are aligning yourself with the highest vibrational version of your life when you choose to stay in this heart-centered space. If you want to align with your most expansive timeline, the one that holds all your dreams and desires, the key is this. Keep your heart open more and more. Keep it open to love, to life, and most importantly, to unconditional self-love. When you truly love yourself unconditionally, you naturally radiate that same loving frequency toward others. You become a beacon of unconditional love. Unconditional love is the highest vibrational frequency on the planet. It's the frequency that moves mountains, that heals, that connects. It is the purest energy there is. And when you're able to love yourself in this way, something incredible happens. You start to see others and the world with clearer eyes. You shed the filters of judgment that society, past experiences, or self-doubt may have placed on your heart. The more you love yourself without conditions, the more you can see life with absolute clarity. You will begin to perceive people, situations, and events as they truly are, not distorted by past hurts or expectations. You will see everything and everyone in its purest form. As you live with an open heart, you naturally tune into the highest vibrational frequency, the one that aligns you with your highest timeline and all the potential that comes with it. But here's the thing, to stay aligned with this frequency requires radical surrender. We must learn to surrender, to trust in how things will unfold. When we are vibrating at this high frequency, we must trust that people, events, opportunities, and manifestations will align with us in perfect timing. It takes a deep trust to believe that when we are in alignment with our highest timeline, everything we've been yearning for, everything our soul desires, will come to us effortlessly and naturally. These desires will manifest in ways that are harmonious, holistic, and perfect, even in ways we may not consciously expect or fully understand yet. The universe has a way of aligning us with what we need, even when we can't see the full picture. This is why it's so important to stay open, to trust in the flow, in the timing, and in the perfection of how everything is unfolding. When you open your heart, you align with your true essence, and that alignment brings everything to you in divine order. Surrender. This word carries a deep, transformative meaning. It asks us to release our attachment to the exact timing, the how, and the specifics of how our desires will unfold. Instead, it calls us to trust that everything we desire on a soul level will manifest harmoniously, in perfect alignment with our highest vibrational timeline. In other words, when we embody the frequency of unconditional love, we allow our highest potential to unfold naturally, in divine timing. This message is coming through for a reason, particularly in how we relate to others when we are in a state of self-love and radiating unconditional love. When you are aligned with this frequency, your energy becomes magnetic and almost otherworldly to others. But for those who are still carrying walls around their hearts, those who struggle to love themselves fully, it can be difficult for them to connect with you in the way they desire. They may see you as enigmatic, almost like a mythical creature, a unicorn, magical, mystical, and hard to grasp. Why does this happen? Because at a deep level, they haven't learned to love themselves fully yet. And this is key. When they cannot love themselves deeply, they can struggle to connect with someone who embodies that love so effortlessly. They may find themselves putting you on a pedestal, admiring your light and energy from afar, yet at the same time holding themselves back from fully embracing the connection. You may feel this tension. They sense your energy vibrating at a higher frequency, and a part of them knows that their highest self would love to connect with yours. But there's a gap. They feel unprepared, unaligned with that higher version of themselves, and it's that hesitation that causes them to step back. They may want to show up as their best self, their highest potential, but they know they are not quite there yet. This is when they often disconnect. It's a curious phenomenon that can leave you confused, especially when you sense their admiration and feel the magnetic pull. You know they want to be part of your life, yet their actions don't align with their desire. They aren't taking the steps to make that connection happen consistently. In these moments, there can be a temptation, a desire to bridge the gap, to step in and make things easier for them, to reach out, to take the initiative, and to push the connection forward. But here's the thing. When you do this, you lower your frequency. You end up doing the work for them, trying to force something into place that isn't quite ready yet. You might put in so much effort that you exhaust yourself trying to make the connection happen before it's time. But the truth is, while you two may vibrate on a higher timeline together, they are still working on aligning with that version of themselves. If this resonates with you, whether it's one person or multiple individuals in your life, know this. There is work happening behind the scenes. Even if it feels like someone has pulled away, retreated, or gone cold, trust that there is a lot unfolding beneath the surface on both a spiritual and practical level that you may not be able to see right now. What you cannot see could be more significant than what you are currently perceiving. You may feel the shift in energy. You may still sense the connection, feel the pull, even pick up on their thoughts or emotions. There's still an open line between you two. Even though they may have distanced themselves, this bond remains strong. If this is you, know that for someone specific in your life, this person is doing a lot of inner work. They are undergoing a transformation, aligning themselves with the version of themselves that is capable of connecting with you at a higher level. But it's not just inner work. They are also preparing their external life to align with you at some point in the future. You may feel their intentions radiating toward you, even if they are not yet taking visible steps toward manifesting that connection. Trust that what is happening behind the scenes is real. There is more happening than what meets the eye. Their admiration for you may have placed you on a pedestal, but now they are stepping back. Not because they don't care, but because they are in the process of aligning themselves with the person who will be able to meet you fully. I'm tapping into a very specific energy right now, and I feel like this message is for a certain group of you who are listening closely. There is one person in particular who has shown you everything we've been talking about, everything from admiration to the feeling of being placed on a pedestal, almost as if you were their ideal person. You shared a glimpse of something so powerful, an undeniable connection where the two of you effortlessly synced up on a higher level. It felt like you were seeing a glimpse of your highest timeline potential together, a future that felt possible, full of promise and deep alignment. But then something shifted in the physical world. This person may have seemed to pull away, maybe even went cold and left you feeling confused. You may have even wondered if it was all just in your head. But here's the thing. Energetically, there's still so much going on beneath the surface that you're likely sensing, even if it's hard to explain. You might be feeling a strong, open bond between you two, something that doesn't make sense in the 3D world, where communication feels minimal or non-existent. There's still a sense of their presence with you, like an unspoken, invisible thread connecting you. You may feel them sending energy to you, vibrations, emotions, thoughts, but it's not entirely clear what it all means or how to process it. For some of you, this energetic link might feel like an unexplainable pull. You may even feel like you're losing your mind at times, as if something is happening that doesn't match up with what you're seeing in the physical world. I want you to know that this is real, that internal energy, the sensation that they're still with you, still present in some way, is an open line that hasn't been closed, despite the physical distance. It's like they are sending some kind of transference that you can feel, but might not fully understand. This is a bond that is unfolding in the background. I also feel the presence of psychic dreams for many of you. These dreams may not be about this person specifically, but it's like they are stimulating your third eye chakra, triggering vivid, emotional dreams that seem to carry a deeper message. You're waking up feeling like you've been in a different dimension, where this person is still a part of your world. Even if the details aren't clear, there's a sense of them in your dreams, in your consciousness. An energy you can't fully place, but that you can't ignore. For others of you, it's the sense of suddenly feeling their emotions or thoughts. Perhaps you'll randomly feel an overwhelming sense of exhaustion or a sudden wave of sadness, as if you're tapping into their inner state. You may feel when they're upset or going through something challenging without even being told. It's almost as if you're energetically syncing up, picking up on things that aren't being communicated with words. The longing between you two is intense, and it's something you're feeling deeply right now. Here's where it gets challenging. You've likely felt the guidance not to act, not to reach out, not to be the bridge. You know, on some deep level, that if you step in to make the connection happen, you could be lowering your frequency. You may have even received intuitive nudges saying, "Don't make it easy for them." It's not about pushing them away, it's about allowing them the space to step up in the physical world and take action themselves. It's a crucial part of their spiritual journey. And you're being asked to hold space, not to fill the gap. This is about letting them come into alignment with their highest self at their own pace. I understand how difficult this can feel. That pull, the yearning to bridge the gap, to make it work, can be consuming. It's painful. I don't say this lightly, because I know this is a deeply unsettling feeling. When there's such an open and strong connection with someone on an energetic level, but nothing seems to be backing it up in the physical realm, it can feel frustrating, even heartbreaking. It's like you're being shown something beautiful and then left in the waiting room, unsure of when or if it will ever manifest. First and foremost, I want to remind you to take the time to truly care for yourself, however that looks for you. I know you are an incredibly empathic soul, and because of that, you might be feeling the effects of an open, energetic transmission between you and someone else right now. This connection can be intense, and it's crucial to keep yourself grounded and centered. So please, prioritize your self-care, whether it's through deep breathing, meditating, spending some time in nature, going for a walk, doing yoga, or even soaking in a warm Epsom salt bath. Whatever brings you peace and brings you back to your center, make space for it. You deserve this time. Lately, you may have noticed that your emotions have been a bit more up and down. Maybe you felt tired out of nowhere, or a wave of sadness just seemed to wash over you unexpectedly. I want you to know that this is absolutely understandable. You're tapping into something very powerful right now, and when there's this much energy flowing between you and someone else, it can pull you out of balance. The emotions you're feeling are not only yours, they are deeply intertwined with what's going on in their energy field too. So please be gentle with yourself. Take a moment to breathe and recenter, because right now, more than ever, your self-care is essential. Now, let's dive into the energy of the person you're connecting with. The card that came up is beliefs, and it's giving us a powerful message. The reason this person has put up walls around their heart, the reason they're so guarded, is because of their beliefs. And not just any beliefs, but deep-seated, unconscious beliefs about themselves. These beliefs are often hidden from them. They might not even realize they are holding on to them. But those beliefs are playing a huge role in the way they are keeping themselves apart from you. The card says it all. Belief systems can keep you apart. It's almost like these beliefs about their own worth, about what they deserve, and how they view themselves, are blocking the connection. They have walls around their heart, built by old beliefs that have been with them for a long time. This person is standing at a crossroads. They're at a major decision point where they must choose the direction they will take. Will they allow themselves to believe in love again? Will they open their heart to the possibility of connection? Will they trust that there are people who truly have good intentions and that they are worthy of receiving love? These beliefs are holding them back, and right now they are being faced with a choice. It's their journey, and it's important to remember you can't make the choice for them. This person has to choose whether they will open their heart and believe in themselves, or if they will stay stuck in the beliefs that have sabotaged their connections in the past. That's their decision to make. And this is where things can get tricky. As they stand at this crossroads, the energy is pulling in two directions. They are receiving intuitive guidance, impulses from the universe showing them the way forward, but they are resisting it. The card Divine Timing has come up in reverse. And what this tells me is that divine timing has been at work in your connection all along. The universe has been guiding you both, bringing you closer, orchestrating things in the background. But now, this person's resistance to their own intuitive guidance is causing them to miss the timing, to push against what would naturally unfold between you two. This is where it gets especially complex for you. As someone who is energetically sensitive and intuitive, you're able to feel the timeline that's meant to unfold. You can sense the connection that would happen if this person were to open up, follow their inner guidance, and align with the divine timing that is unfolding. But since they are resisting it, it's creating a lot of internal turmoil for you. You're seeing a beautiful possibility, a timeline that's meant to happen, and yet the reality of the situation is not reflecting that. This longing for that timeline, that sense of what could be, can feel overwhelming. And while it's a beautiful gift that you can sense these things, I also know how painful it can be to hold that vision when the other person isn't quite ready to align with it. But remember, their journey is their own. You are being asked to stay grounded in your own energy and not get swept into trying to fix or solve their internal battles. You can't be the one to bridge the gap for them. Only they can choose that for themselves. At this point, I'm going to pull a final card from the Rumi Oracle, and it's a card that is incredibly powerful and speaks directly to your heart. It's called the All-Encompassing Hand, and it's about being in perfect alignment with the love and grace of the universe. Here's a beautiful passage from Rumi that speaks to the essence of your connection. You are the essence of my existence. Who am I? A mirror in your hand. Whatever you do, I will do. I am your irresistible reflection. With every breath, I feel my heart beating with yours. In your joy, I am exultant. In your sadness, I am in sorrow. If you are bitter, I become bitter. If you are grace, I become grace. My joy is when I am bewildered in your beauty and tasting the sweetness of love on your lips. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become a rose in your hand. The guidebook further tells us, you are in need of reassurance, dearest one. Perhaps you have been feeling somewhat alone on your path or struggling with a matter deep within your precious, beautiful heart, speaking of it to no one. Such loneliness can foster in the heart. This must stop now. You are worthy of so much more. It is time to let it be and open up to the touch of grace. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration. I know that you might be feeling some loneliness or uncertainty right now. Maybe you've been struggling with the silence, with the distance, or with the unanswered questions. But I want to reassure you that you are not alone. You are worthy of the love, the connection, and the fulfillment that you desire. Grace is here for you. It's always been here, guiding you, supporting you, and offering you healing. It's time to open your heart to that grace and trust that it will guide you to exactly where you need to be. As I leave this reading with you, I send you huge amounts of love and light. Stay true to yourself, continue nurturing your soul, and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are divinely supported, and your journey is unfolding in perfect timing. Keep your heart open, stay grounded, and allow the universe to work its magic. Everything will align in its own time.